ساتوی پسروینو داد شهیدانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور ساتوی پسروینو داد شهیدانو کور
In the name of Allah, good evening and welcome to this hour's news. I am Suleiman Talash. A new 252 megawatt substation in Tarakhel area and a 220-volt transmission line were inaugurated in Kabul in the presence of the Islamic Emirate officials. Maulavi Abdul Kabir, the political deputy of the Prime Minister, said that Afghanistan has a lot of potential to generate electricity from various sources, but the existing capacities had not been used properly in recent decades. More details in report.
Inauguration of a new substation with a capacity of 252 megawatt in Tarakhel area of Kabul. The substation worth $18.4 million was inaugurated in Kabul in the presence of officials of the Islamic Emirate. Meanwhile, a 220-volt transmission line from Chantala to Tarakhel was also inaugurated. Maulavi Abdul Kabir, the political deputy prime minister, said in an inauguration ceremony, Afghanistan has a lot of capacity to generate electricity, which is the priority of the Islamic Emirate.
The basic solution for a war-torn country like Afghanistan is to open domestic sources and generate electricity from domestic sources. Using its potential, Afghanistan can be recognized as an energy-producing country in the region.
Officials of the Ministry of Energy and Water and Electricity companies say electricity is one of the most basic needs of society, that a growth of industry in the country depends on it. The implementation of 2,000 megawatt transmission project from Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan will solve the problem of electricity shortage.
Now it's a place of happiness that after 3 years of efforts, we have completely repaired the Kamal Khan Dam. 9 megawatts of electricity is produced there. And now the settlement account with the company has started.
1,000
megawatt electricity is coming from Uzbekistan to Dashti Alvan, and from Dashti Alvan to Arghandi, from Arghandi to Budkhak subway station, from Budkhak to Nangarhar Sheikh Misri station, where we have 1,000 megawatts of electricity. Yes, by implementing these two projects, both of which will be paid for from the budget of Brishna company, our electricity will be tripled.
On the other hand, the governor of Kabul says that with security in the country, investors can invest in various sectors, especially electricity generation.
We hope you to invest in its full security and the use of the Islamic system and provide unemployment opportunities for industrialists.
The construction of the new Tarakhel substation project has been contracted with the local companies and will be completed in 2 years. According to officials, more than 250,000 residential households will benefit from electricity.
The first preparatory meeting of the opening commission of the TOPI optical fiber, top and railway projects between Afghanistan and Turkmenistan was held. The deputy spokesman of the Islamic Emirate says that according to the order of the Prime Minister under the chairmanship of Ministry of Foreign Affairs, security agencies, mines and petroleum and a number of other ministries have been entrusted with the task of preparing for the opening of TOPI and many other projects. More details in this report.
The deputy spokesman of the Islamic Emirate says that the commission for the opening of TOPI, TOP and many other projects between Afghanistan and Turkmenistan held its first meeting under the chairmanship of Amir Khan Muttaqi, the Minister of Foreign Affairs. He added that in this meeting the opening ceremony of these projects was discussed, and it is expected that these projects will be opened in a series of grand ceremonies in the upcoming days.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs held a preparatory meeting with Turkmenistan for the opening ceremony of TOPI and some other projects. In this meeting, the head of the commission and the participating organizations, officials published a detailed report on the preparation of subcommittee and made necessary decisions for the successful performance of the inauguration ceremony. It's expected that in the next few days, the mentioned project will be opened during the series of grand ceremonies.
At the same time, analysts say that the implementation of top optical fiber and railway projects in Afghanistan is beneficial for the country from the economic and political point of view.
This not only has a positive effect for Afghanistan, but also provides a way for economic stability at a regional level. The local project has an important role in restoration of economic relations between the countries of the region of Afghanistan, especially Pakistan, and the countries of Central Asia and South Asia will be connected with the method of Afghanistan. With this, the geographical location of Afghanistan will be used properly. If TOPI work starts, we will reach South Asian markets and our gas will be sold there. It can be very useful to maintain our foreign relations with India as a force or power in the region.
This is while last Tuesday Amir Khan Muttaqi, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, met with the Deputy of the Prime Ministers of Turkmenistan and the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Rashid Muradov, at the border of the two countries in order to open these projects.
Khwaja Wazov, Turkmen ambassador to Kabul, met with Maulavi Najibullah Hayat Haqqani, Minister of Communication and Information Technology. According to the ministry, in this meeting they discussed the fiber optics, cyber security and technology-related issues. Mr. Haqqani said that cyber crime laboratories have been established across the country to ensure cyber security. Mufti Nur Ahmad Nur, the first political director of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and Naqibullah Mahdi, the ambassador of the Islamic Emirate to Malaysia, met with Dato Ahmad Azam, the special representative of Malaysia for Afghanistan. In this meeting, besides the political, security and economic situation of Afghanistan, the development of relations with the neighboring countries, the beginning of political presence in Kabul, and the future development of relations with the countries of the region were discussed. The Ministry of National Defense announces the completion of the road connecting Panjshir province with Badakhshan province. The ministry said in a statement that the construction of the 300-kilometer road, which was started a month ago by the engineering team of the Islamic National Army Brigade, with the completion of nearly 50 kilometers, connects Panjshir province with Badakhshan province. The ministry added that with the completion of this road, Panjshir will be connected to the majority of districts of Badakhshan province, and Badakhshan residents will be able to travel to Kabul in 6 hours during this route. And the final one is that the administrative meeting of the Ministry of Public Works was held under the chairmanship of Mullah Muhammad Isa Sani, Minister of Public Work, and with the participation of relevant officials. In this meeting, survey, project design, new routes, checking the status of projects under construction and their completion on time, and other issues were discussed and exchanged views, and necessary decisions were taken. At the end of the meeting, Mullah Muhammad Isa Sani instructed the relevant officials to seriously monitor the progress of the projects and take necessary measures to complete them according to the plan. That's all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching.
Sato I pasro vino da shahidan kur